Good day, sailors! Today we're going on a discovery tour of our own bodies. So our lesson for today po is lesson 2, learning about the 5 senses. So these senses help us explore the world. So it's like a tiny superpowers we carry all the time. So when you see the pictures on the screen, so nakikita natin nakaturo sila sa kanilang eyes, nakaturo yung isa sa kanyang ears, sa nose and sa tongue, and also sa ating skin. So now we're going to have a little activity. So you're going to do it with me. So now you're going to touch the same part on your own body gently so you can feel where each sense organ is. So ready? So tatouch po natin kung ano po yung sasabihin kong parts of the body. So ready po? So you're going to touch your eyes. Touch your eyes po. Gently. And then touch your ears. Where's your ears? Next, touch your nose. Where's your nose? The next, touch your tongue. Good. And then touch your skin. Okay, very good. So by the end of our lesson, you'll know what each one does and how to take care of them, okay? So before we proceed to our lessons, let's talk about our lesson objectives or learning objectives for today. What is our goal for today? So here are our goals for today. So first, you will name the 5 senses organs or 5 sense organ and tell what each does or what each one does. So that's our thinking goal. So second naman po, you will value how important, kung gaano ba kahalaga yung ating sense of organs. So we'll practice saying and doing kind things para maprotektahan po natin ang ating 5 senses. Third, you will show how to take care of them, like washing hands to protect your eyes and skin, or keeping the volume low para maprotektahan po natin ang ating ears. So when we finish, you can proudly say, so I know my 5 senses and I know how to take care of them. So now let's proceed to our introduction for our lesson for today. So an organ is a special part inside or outside our body. So it's made of different tissues that work together to do a job. So we have 5 senses organs and that help us collect information from the world. So we use eyes para tayo makakita or for seeing. Then ears naman po for hearing. Then nose for smelling. Tongue for tasting. And skin for touching. And of course for feeling. So imagine walking into your kitchen. Kung pag naglalakad kasi yung sa kusina ninyo, so your eyes see the rice cooker o yung kaldero nagluluto ng kanin. Your nose smells the adobo, niluluto ng mami mong ulam, kung ano man yung favorite mong ulam. So your skin feels the warm air kasi di ba nagluluto, may usok, so may nakakaramdam ka ng mainit. So your ears hear the spoon tapping the plate kasi syempre nakain, naririnig mo yung tunog ng plato, tsaka ng kutsara. And your tongue also tastes your food. So titikman mo na masarap yung pagkain na niluto ni mami or ni man. So altogether, your senses help your brain understand what's happening surrounds you or your surrounding. So now, alamin naman natin kung ano yung bawat isa na 5 senses. Isa-isahin po natin. O himay-himayin natin kung ano po ba yung ating mga 5 senses. So first, let's talk about our eyes. So our eyes is our own windows to the world. So they use light to help us see shapes, sizes, and also colors. So like the blue sky or the green leaves, nalalaman natin na blue ang sky kasi nakikita po natin, nalalaman natin na ang dahon ay green o may ibang kulay pa ang dahon dahil nakikita po natin. So when a vision is blurred, things look fuzzy or unclear. So for example, malabo ang mata. So sino dito po yung medyo malabo ang eyes? Malabo ang mata. So we can look properly kasi medyo unclear yung nakikita po natin. So it looks like there's a fog on our window. So, di ba kapag naulan, kapag na ganyan, yung window natin medyo blurry. Hindi natin nakikita yung sa labas. Kasi po, para siyang may fog. Ganun din kapag ang ating mata ay malabo. So, if eyes are badly hurt or sick, kapag nasaktan po ang ating eyes, a person may have very weak vision. Or even, pwede tayong mapunta sa pagkabulag or blindness. So, which means hindi tayo makakakita. So, that's why eye care is very important. So, don't rub your eyes with dirty hands. So, for example, nangangati yung eyes natin, huwag nating i-rub with the use of our hands, lalo na kapag hindi naman natin nahugasan ng ating kamay. So, don't stare at very bright lights or kaya dun sa sun. Minsan, di ba, tinitignan natin direkta yung ating araw. So, pag nakatingin tayo matagal sa araw o sa ibang mga maliliwanag na bagay, di ba nasasaktan yung ating mata. So, we need to use eyeglasses, okay? So, and rest your eyes after using screen. So, hindi tayo bilang bata, bilang kids, hindi tayo dapat masyadong nagsi-cellphone, like that. So, hindi dapat tayo nagtatagal sa ating cellphone. So, mas maganda magbasa na lang ng books, yan, ganyan po. Para hindi po masaktan ang ating mata at maalagaan natin ang ating mga mata. So, now let's proceed sa second senses of our body, which is hearing. So we use our ears to hear. So our ears are amazing. So sound travels as tiny vibrations through the air. So our ears catch those vibrations and our brain turns them into sounds. So like your teacher's voice, tulad ng naririnig niyo po. So ang sound po kasi ay parang mga maliliit na vibration na nagta-travel po sa hangin at nagta-travel yung papunta sa ating tenga na natatanggap ng ating tenga as tinatawag po nating sounds, okay? So katulad ng boses po ng inyong teachers, o katulad ng boses ng inyong mommy, ng daddy, so o kaya ng pagtawa ng mga classmates nyo, yung paghuni ng mga ibon, pag-tweet-tweet ng mga ibon, like that, or pati yung favorite nyo pong song. So, if our ears are heard, so by very loud sounds, kapag nakakarinig tayo ng malalakas na sounds o kaya meron tayong infection sa ating ears, so it may lead to hearing loss or deafness. So, maaari tayong hindi na ulit makarinig o maging mahina yung ating pandinig. So, we should take care of our ears. So, keep the volume at a safe level. So, hindi dapat malakas. Kung nag-earphone tayo, dapat hindi ganun kalakas. Okay po? Dapat po yung tama lang. Hindi dapat tayo nabibingi o sasaktan yung ears natin. So, don't put objects inside your ears. For example, yung mga matutulis na mga bagay, hindi dapat po natin yun nilalagay sa ating tenga o sa kahit anumang parts of our body. And tell an adult if your ear is painful. Sabihin natin kaila mami, kaila dun sa mga nagbabantay po sa atin kapag nasasaktan na po ang ating ears. So, magkakaroon tayo ng konting activity. I want you to close your eyes for 10 seconds and listen sa mga sounds na naririnig nyo ngayon sa inyong bahay. So, yan. Ngayon, naulan. So, nakakarinig po tayo ng pagpatak ng ulan o yung pagpatak po ng rain. Meron din tayo naririnig malakas na hangin. Or pwede na rin yung naririnig natin yung boses ng ating kapitbahay. Mga ganyan po. So, now we're done talking about our eyes, our ears. Now, let's talk about our nose. So, our nose is our smell detector. So, si nose ay ginagamit po natin para tayo ay makaamoy. So, tinutulungan po tayo nito ng ating ilong para makaamoy ng mga pabango, ng mga mababangong bagay, at syempre ng mababahong mga bagay. So, we smell a sweet scent of your perfume or yung pabango nyo. O kaya naman naamoy natin yung amoy ng pagkain niluluto nila mama. Like that. And we can also smell our surroundings, di ba po? So smelling also helps keeps us safe by warning us of smoke or spoiled food. So for example, may naamoy tayong panis na pagkain, we know na hindi na natin siya pwedeng kainin dahil makakasama to sa ating tiyan. So nag-serve as yung nose natin as a warning sign. Magbibigay siya sa atin ng warning para hindi na po natin makain yung mga hindi dapat kainin o mga panis na pagkain. So when we have a cold or our nose is black, so pag nagkakasipon po tayo o nagkakasakit, so our smells become weak or hard to notice. Hindi na tayo nakakaamoy ng ayos dahil po may barado yung ating ilong. Kaya kailangan po natin alagaan ang ating ilong. So by blowing it gently, hindi dapat pag may sipon tayo, dapat hindi sobrang lakas ng pagsinga. Dapat yung tama lang po para hindi magkasugat yung ating ilong. And also, avoid sniffing strong chemicals. Yung matatapang na amoy, panlabat, sabon na panlaba, like that. Dapat hindi natin masyadong sinisingot po yun. Kasi po, masyado tayo na-expose sa mga ganun dahil lalo na bata po kayo. So, hindi tayo dapat na-expose sa mga ganong chemicals. Okay, so we should also keep our environment clean para hindi tayo makaamoy ng mga mababahong basura. So tulungan natin sila mommy at daddy, our parents, na maglinis at mag-ayos ng ating bahay o ng ating kapaligiran. Now let's talk about our tongue. So our tongue po ay doon po papasok ng ating sense of taste. So our tongue is our taste tester. So it help us know if a food po is sweet katulad ng candy or salty katulad ng chips, yung mga chichirya, mga ganyan, or yung mga ulam natin, or sour katulad ng kalamansi o sinigang, like that. And also bitter katulad po ng ampalaya. So we have different parts of the tongue. So that can be more sensitive sa mga certain taste katulad ng sweet, salty, sour, and bitter. So but the whole tongue can taste all the flavors. Meron lang part ng ating tongue na sensitive dun sa particular taste. So if we burn our tongue on very hot food or drinks, kapag nakatikim ka na masyadong mainit pala yung pagkain or yung ulam o mainit yung kanin, so our tasting may be hard for a while. So we should take care of our tongue and mouth. So first, paano natin naalagaan ang ating tongue? So to take care of it, we should brush our teeth and tongue. Hindi lang dapat yung ating teeth ang binabrush mo natin. We also need to brush our tongue. Kaya may tinatawag tayong tongue scraper. So yun po yung naglilinis sa ating tongue. Yun yung panglinis. Kung may toothbrush, meron din pong panlinis sa ating tongue. So sip hot drinks carefully. So for example, iinom ka ng milk or chocolate drink, so kailangan po kung mainit siya, careful lang. So alam natin kung kailan natin siya higupin. Dapat di sobrang init na mapapaso na tayo. Then also choose healthy foods. Kapag lagi tayo nakain ng mga masustansyang pagkain, our 5 senses will be healthy as well. So let's have a little activity about our tongue or sense of taste. So I'll name a food and you're going to tell me what the taste is, okay? So magsasabi po ako ng food, you're going to tell me kung anong taste po nun, okay? So first one, chocolate. What is the taste of the chocolate? So very good, it's sweet. How about the chips? Very good, salty. How about calamansi? Very good, sour. How about the black coffee or ampalaya? Very good, that's bitter. So now let's proceed to the last sense of our 5 senses. So we have sense of touch and we use our skin to have a sense of touch. So our skin is the largest organ of our body. Again, ang skin po natin ang largest organ ng ating katawan. So it wraps as like a protective coat o parang jacket sa ating katawan. So it helps us feel the world or the temperature kung hot or cold man. So yung pressure, kung soft or hard, and the texture also, kung smooth ba siya or rough. Again, si skin po ang largest organ of our body. So tinutulungan niyo po tayo sa tatlong paraan. So in temperature, pressure, and also the texture. So when we get a cut or bruise, kapag nagkaroon tayo ng sugat or pasa, so we feel the pain because the skin warns us to be careful and protect ourselves. So nagbibigay sa atin yung skin ng warning para malaman natin hindi na natin pwedeng hawakan yung bagay na yun dahil magkakasugat tayo, o hindi tayo pwedeng pag nasuntok tayo, alam natin masakit kasi nagkaroon tayo ng mga bruises. So to take care for our skin, we wash regularly para hindi tayo magkaroon ng dry skin. Okay? So kailangan natin maligo, at para hindi rin maging mabaho yung ating mga balat, so kailangan natin maligo. So we also need to use clean towels. Kailangan nagpapalit tayo ng towels. Okay po? So, avoid scratching. So, for example po, sobrang kate, so we need to use ointment para hindi natin masyadong kamot-kamutin, mga ganyan po. And also, kapag may sugat, dapat hindi natin tinutuklap yung sugat dahil mas lalo pa yung lalalim yung ating sugat. And also, tell an adult if we have rashes or wounds. So, for example, may mga rashes ka, we should tell it sa ating mga parents para magamot po siya agad. So, next slide. So, that's it for our 5 senses. Mamaya, babalikan natin kung ano ba yung mga 5 senses po ulit. So, let's talk about po na our special notes. So, this is a side tidbit. So, let's talk about Helen Keller. So, I want you to tell about Helen Keller. So, she could not see, hindi po siya nakakita, or even hear. But she learned to communicate using touch and special methods like Braille. So, she studied very hard and became the first deaf-blind person to finish college. Siya yung nakapagtapos po ng pag-aaral na kahit hindi po siya nakakakita at nakakarinig. She also wrote books and spoke up for people with disabilities. Pag sinabi nating people with disabilities, sila po yung may mga kakulangan po or may mga hindi po nakakarinig, yung iba na hindi nakakarinig po, o may yung iba na hindi po nakakakita. That's what we call with the people with disabilities. May special treatment po na need po sa kanila. So her story teaches us to respect and include everyone and to never give up. So kahit po nakakita tayo ng mga bulag, mga ganyan, hindi nakakarinig, mga ganyan, o kaya walang mga kamay, o kulang yung paa, o kulang yung ears, mga ganyan po, we should respect them kasi sila po ay gawa pa rin o galing pa rin sa ating Panginoon. And also never give up kasi kung kaya nila, kaya din po natin. Even if someone senses work differently, they have talents pa rin and dreams just like you. Again, siya po si Helen Keller. So now let's have a summary. Let's wrap up. So we learned that our eyes, ears, nose, tongue, and skin is our 5 senses. So they help us po to see, hear, smell, taste, and touch. So we can learn, play, and stay safe. So caring for them means washing your hands before touching your eyes. Keep the volume low for our ears. Cover your nose when you sneeze. And be careful with hot food for your tongue. And keep your skin clean and protected. So when we take care of our 5 senses, so they take care of us. Matutulungan tayo ng maayos ng ating mga 5 senses kung sila ay ating inaalagaan. So now we're going to have an activity. So you're going to read each sentence and tell which sense organ is being used. So you're going to write kung yung sentence po ba yon ay ginagamitan ng nose, o skin, ears, eyes, or even the tongue. Okay po? You're going to copy and answer this activity in your science notebook. Wala pong science notebook. Kahit po sa piece of paper, then you will pass it tomorrow. Okay po? So that's it for today. So I hope you learned po. Kung hindi man po maintindihan, pwede nyo po ulitin ang video na ito. So again, our sense organs are precious gift from God. So they help us learn and enjoy the world. Seeing bright colors, hearing our laughter, smelling good food, tasting yummy fruits, and feeling warm hugs. So let's promise po to take care of them every day. So rest your eyes, keep sounds at safe level. So dapat matulog din po ng maaga, huwag na magpupuyat. So cover your nose when sneezing, be careful with hot food, and etc. So that's it. Thank you for learning me today. Grade 2 students, I hope you learned for the day and see you tomorrow po.